Few individuals have left as significant a mark on music and culture as John Lennon. His journey began in Liverpool, where he emerged as a creative force, and later became a pivotal member of the Beatles. Lennon's life was a rich tapestry woven with artistic innovation, fervent activism, and deep personal reflection. His music echoed his commitment to peace and social change, resonating with millions around the globe. As we delve into the remarkable narrative of John Lennon, we uncover a life filled with passion and brilliance, tragically interrupted. Each defining moment reveals the complexities of his character, from his rise to fame to the challenges he faced. The exploration of his legacy offers a fresh perspective on his contributions and the impact he continues to have on the world. Prepare to rediscover John Lennon, not just as a musical icon but as a multifaceted individual whose life story is as compelling as his songs. Growing up, John Lennon faced significant personal challenges that shaped his early life. After his parents divorced, he was raised by his Aunt Mimi, who provided a stable home but was strict and often critical. This environment created a sense of longing in John for the love and connection he missed from his parents. Despite these difficulties, his mother, Julia, played a crucial role in his development. She introduced him to music at a young age, teaching him how to play the banjo and encouraging his interest in various musical styles. This early exposure to music sparked a lifelong passion in John, leading him to explore different genres and eventually form his own band. Julia's influence was profound, as she not only nurtured his musical talent, but also instilled in him a sense of creativity and individuality. This foundation would later become a significant part of his identity as an artist and a member of the Beatles. The combination of his challenging upbringing and his mother's encouragement set the stage for his future success in the music world. Lennon's rebellious nature was evident early on, as he often challenged the norms of society around him. Growing up in Liverpool, he found inspiration in the music of rock and roll legends like Elvis Presley. This fascination with the genre fueled his desire to break free from conventional expectations, setting the stage for his future success. In 1957, he took a significant step by forming his first band, the Quarrymen. This group was a reflection of his youthful energy and passion for music. A pivotal moment in his journey occurred when he met Paul McCartney. Their meeting sparked a creative partnership that would change the landscape of music forever. Together, they began to write songs that resonated with a generation, blending their unique styles and influences. The Quarrymen laid the groundwork for what would eventually evolve into the Beatles, a band that would redefine popular music and culture. Their collaboration marked the beginning of a remarkable journey that would leave an indelible mark on the world. With the addition of George Harrison and Ringo Starr, the Beatles lineup was solidified, creating a group that would change the music landscape forever. Under the innovative guidance of producer George Martin, the band developed a unique sound that resonated deeply with the spirit of the 1960s. John Lennon, with his distinctive style and sharp wit, played a crucial role in shaping the band's identity. His songwriting, often infused with personal experiences and social commentary, struck a chord with audiences around the world. The Beatles quickly rose to fame, capturing the hearts of millions. Their appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964 marked a significant moment in their career, showcasing their talent to an American audience and solidifying their status as global superstars. This performance is often credited with igniting Beatlemania in the United States, leading to unprecedented levels of popularity. The Beatles not only dominated the music scene but also influenced culture, fashion, and attitudes during a transformative era. Their innovative approach to music and their ability to connect with fans made them icons of their time, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire artists today. John Lennon's songwriting journey marked a significant evolution from catchy pop melodies to profound introspective pieces. Early works like Help showcased his ability to craft relatable tunes, but as time progressed, his lyrics began to delve into deeper themes. Songs such as Norwegian Wood reflected a growing complexity in his songwriting, addressing love, politics, and societal issues. This shift was not merely a personal transformation, it was also influenced by his relationship with Yoko Ono, which began in 1966. Yoko, an avant-garde artist, brought new ideas and perspectives into Lennon's life. Their partnership encouraged him to explore uncharted artistic territories, leading to a more experimental approach in his music. This influence was evident in his solo career, where he embraced themes of peace and personal freedom, as well as in the later works of the Beatles. The collaboration with Yoko not only shaped his individual artistry, but also left a lasting impact on the band's collective sound during their final years together. John's belief in the power of love and peace was epitomized in All You Need Is Love, which became a global anthem during the Summer of Love in 1967, reflecting his commitment to social harmony. This song resonated deeply with the ideals of the time, promoting a message that transcended borders and cultures. It was a call for unity and understanding, encouraging people to embrace love as a solution to conflict and division. The simplicity of the lyrics, combined with the powerful melody, made it an enduring symbol of the era's counterculture movement. The Beatles' experimental album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, marked a significant turning point in music history. Released in 1967, it showcased John's visionary songwriting and innovative approach to music. The album blended various musical styles and incorporated elements of psychedelia, reflecting the spirit of exploration and creativity that characterized the 1960s. John's contributions to the album, including songs like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, highlighted his ability to weave imaginative narratives and vivid imagery into his work. This groundbreaking project not only cemented the band's legacy in psychedelic rock, but also influenced countless artists and genres that followed. The fusion of music and art in Sgt. Pepper's created a lasting impact, making it a landmark in the evolution of popular music. As tensions grew within the Beatles, John Lennon began to explore more personal themes and political activism. This shift is particularly evident in his contributions to the White Album, where his songwriting took on a more introspective and sometimes darker tone. The album features tracks that reflect his inner struggles and the complexities of his relationships with bandmates. Songs like Revolution showcase his growing commitment to social causes, as he expressed his views on peace and political change during a time of social upheaval in the 1960s. Lennon's increasing political consciousness was not just limited to his music. He became an outspoken advocate for various social issues, including civil rights and anti-war movements. His marriage to Yoko Ono further influenced his activism, as they collaborated on projects that promoted peace and challenged the status quo. This period marked a significant transformation in Lennon's artistic identity, as he moved away from the carefree pop sound of the early Beatles and embraced a more serious and reflective approach to his work. The tensions within the band ultimately pushed Lennon to seek deeper meaning in his art and life, leading him to become a prominent figure in the counterculture movement. His willingness to address controversial topics and his dedication to social justice resonated with many fans, solidifying his legacy as not just a musician, but also a voice for change. John Lennon's political activism became a significant part of his life, especially during the late 1960s. His strong opposition to the Vietnam War was a driving force behind many of his actions. One of the most notable events was the bed-ins for peace that he organized with his wife, Yoko Ono. These bed-ins took place in hotel rooms, where they invited the media to witness their peaceful protest against war. The couple's unconventional approach attracted both praise and criticism. Many admired their commitment to peace and love, while others dismissed their methods as naive or ineffective. In 1969, Lennon made a monumental decision to leave the Beatles, a band that had achieved unprecedented success and fame. This departure marked a pivotal moment in music history. By stepping away from the group, Lennon gained the creative freedom to explore his personal artistic vision. He began to produce music that reflected his beliefs and experiences, delving into themes of love, peace, and social justice. This shift allowed him to express himself in ways that were not possible within the confines of the band, leading to a rich solo career that continued to influence generations. Beginning with the album John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, John's solo career marked a significant shift in his musical journey. This album, released in 1970, was deeply personal and raw, showcasing his struggles with identity, love, and loss. The songs were stripped down, featuring minimal instrumentation that allowed his voice and lyrics to take center stage. Tracks like Mother and Working Class Hero revealed his emotional turmoil and desire for authenticity. As he moved forward, his evolving musical style continued to reflect his inner battles and experiences. The follow-up album, Imagine, became iconic with its hopeful message and beautiful melodies. Songs like Jealous Guy and Give Peace a Chance highlighted his yearning for peace and understanding in a chaotic world. Throughout his solo career, John explored various themes, including love, politics, and personal freedom. His music resonated with many as it spoke to universal human experiences. Each album brought new sounds and ideas, showcasing his growth as an artist. His willingness to be vulnerable in his music allowed listeners to connect with him on a deeper level, making his solo work a significant part of his legacy. Imagine, released in 1971, became John's most iconic song, advocating for peace and unity. The lyrics invite listeners to envision a world without barriers, possessions, or conflict, resonating as a timeless call for a better world. This powerful message solidified John Lennon's status as a musical visionary, inspiring generations to dream of harmony and understanding among all people. The song's simple yet profound melody, combined with its heartfelt message, has made it a staple in the fight for social justice and peace. John and Yoko's move to New York City in the early 1970s allowed them to engage deeply in the city's vibrant political and cultural life. This bustling metropolis became a backdrop for their activism, where they participated in various movements advocating for peace, civil rights, and social change. Their presence in New York not only influenced their artistic output, but also connected them with like-minded individuals and groups. The city's dynamic atmosphere fueled their creativity, leading to collaborations and projects that reflected their commitment to making a difference. Through their work, they left an indelible mark on both the music world and the broader cultural landscape, showcasing the power of art as a tool for change. Threats of deportation from U.S. authorities loomed over John Lennon due to his outspoken political views, particularly his strong opposition to the Vietnam War. This situation escalated into a tense legal battle that captured public attention and became a symbol of his fight for justice. Lennon, known for his music and activism, used his platform to speak out against war and promote peace. His vocal stance against the Vietnam War angered many in the government, leading to efforts to remove him from the country. The legal struggle involved various court hearings and public demonstrations as supporters rallied around him, believing that his right to free speech was under attack. This fight was not just about Lennon. It represented a broader struggle for civil liberties during a time of social upheaval in the United States. The case highlighted the tension between government authority and individual rights, making Lennon a figure of resistance against oppression. His determination to stay in the U.S. and continue his activism inspired many, turning his personal battle into a larger movement for justice and peace. The outcome of this legal fight would have lasting implications, influencing how artists and activists engage with political issues. Lennon's experience serves as a reminder of the importance of standing up for one's beliefs, even in the face of significant challenges. During 1973, John Lennon released the album Mind Games, which signified a time of creative renewal for him. This period was marked by a blend of personal struggles and a sense of optimism. John sought artistic freedom, experimenting with new musical styles and themes that reflected his evolving perspective on life. The album showcased his ability to balance the chaos in his personal life with a desire to create meaningful music. At the same time, John experienced what is often referred to as the lost weekend. This phase began with his temporary separation from Yoko Ono, leading him to Los Angeles. In this vibrant city, John engaged in personal and musical exploration. He collaborated with various musicians, which allowed him to delve into different sounds and ideas. This time away from Yoko was both challenging and liberating as he navigated his identity as an artist and an individual. The Lost Weekend became a significant chapter in his life, influencing his music and personal growth. John's journey during this period was a testament to his resilience and creativity as he continued to push boundaries and redefine his artistic vision. In 1975, John Lennon experienced a significant change in his life when he reconciled with Yoko Ono. This reunion was not just a personal milestone but also a pivotal moment in his career. The couple welcomed their son, Sean, into the world, which brought a new sense of joy and responsibility to John's life. He chose to step back from the public eye, prioritizing family and seeking personal peace. This period of reflection and growth allowed him to explore deeper themes in his music. His final studio album, Double Fantasy, released in 1980, encapsulated this transformation. The album celebrated love and rebirth, showcasing John's renewed sense of purpose. The songs reflected his commitment to family and the joy of being a father. The collaboration with Yoko on the album highlighted their partnership and shared vision. Each track resonated with themes of connection and hope, marking a new chapter in John's artistic journey. This work not only represented his personal life, but also his artistic evolution as he embraced the complexities of love and family life. The iconic protests of John Lennon, particularly the 1969 Bed-Ins for Peace, highlighted his commitment to using his celebrity status for positive change. During these events, he and Yoko Ono invited the world to join them in their message of peace, turning their hotel rooms into platforms for activism. The Bed-Ins were not just publicity stunts, they were sincere efforts to promote love and understanding during a time of great turmoil, especially amid the Vietnam War. Alongside these protests, the recording of Give Peace a Chance became an anthem for the anti-war movement, resonating with millions who sought a peaceful resolution to conflict. In addition to his activism, John expanded his artistic horizons through various creative endeavors. He collaborated with Yoko Ono on avant-garde projects that challenged traditional art forms. Their work in film and visual arts pushed boundaries, inviting audiences to engage with art in new and thought-provoking ways. This exploration allowed John to express his creativity beyond music, showcasing his belief that art could be a powerful tool for social change. Through these efforts, he became a symbol of peace activism and artistic innovation, leaving a lasting impact on both music and culture. The intense scrutiny of John Lennon's private life, amplified by his celebrity status, revealed the challenges of balancing public and personal life. John often addressed these tensions openly, sharing his thoughts on fame and its impact on his relationships and mental health. He faced relentless media attention, which sometimes felt invasive and overwhelming. This pressure could lead to feelings of isolation, as it was difficult for him to find genuine connections amidst the chaos of celebrity life. John's sharp wit and humor were integral to his personality, helping him navigate the pressures of fame. He often used clever, sarcastic responses in interviews to deflect uncomfortable questions or to highlight the absurdity of certain situations. This approach not only provided him with a coping mechanism, but also endeared him to fans who appreciated his authenticity. His lyrics often reflected this humor, blending serious themes with playful wordplay, allowing listeners to connect with him on multiple levels. Through his unique blend of honesty and humor, John Lennon managed to create a lasting bond with his audience, even as he struggled with the complexities of his public persona. In 1968, the Beatles embarked on a significant journey to India, seeking to deepen their understanding of spirituality through transcendental meditation. This trip was particularly important for John Lennon, who was on a path of personal exploration and growth. The allure of Eastern philosophy and meditation resonated with him, reflecting his desire to find peace and meaning in a chaotic world. During their time in India, the band immersed themselves in the teachings of the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, hoping to unlock new dimensions of creativity and consciousness. Lennon's experiences in India had a profound impact on his music and worldview. The influence of Indian culture and spirituality can be heard in songs from this period, as he began to incorporate themes of love, peace, and introspection into his work. However, as time passed, John became disillusioned with the Maharishi and the organization surrounding him. This disillusionment did not erase the spiritual insights he gained, but rather shaped his understanding of authenticity and the complexities of belief. Despite the challenges he faced, the journey to India remained a pivotal moment in Lennon's life, marking a transition in his artistic expression and personal philosophy. His exploration of spirituality continued to evolve, influencing his later music and activism. The lessons learned during this time would resonate throughout his career, as he sought to inspire others to seek their own paths to enlightenment and understanding. John Lennon's innovative use of studio techniques played a significant role in transforming music production during the 1960s. His experimentation with tape loops and psychedelic effects pushed the boundaries of what was possible in the recording studio. In albums like Revolver, Lennon explored new sounds that were not commonly used in popular music at the time. He incorporated tape loops, which are short segments of recorded sound that can be repeated, creating a unique auditory experience. This technique allowed him to layer sounds in ways that added depth and complexity to the music. In Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Lennon continued to break new ground. The album is often celebrated for its rich soundscapes and innovative production techniques. He used various effects, such as distortion and reverb, to create a dreamlike quality in the music. These methods not only enhanced the listening experience but also influenced countless artists who followed. Lennon's willingness to experiment with sound and technology helped redefine the role of the studio in music creation, making it an instrument in its own right. His contributions to studio innovations remain a vital part of music history, showcasing how creativity can reshape artistic expression. The political and social turmoil of the 1960s and 1970s deeply affected John Lennon, shaping his views and actions. He became a vocal advocate for peace, equality, and justice, using his platform to speak out against war and promote social change. His activism extended beyond music, as he participated in protests and spoke at rallies, urging people to consider the importance of love and understanding in a world filled with conflict. Lennon's famous bed-ins for peace, where he and Yoko Ono invited the media to discuss peace while they stayed in bed, became iconic moments in the peace movement. At the same time, John's experimentation with drugs, particularly LSD, played a controversial role in his creative process. This influence is evident in his music, where the psychedelic experience often translated into vivid imagery and abstract concepts. Songs like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds showcase this blend of creativity and drug influence, reflecting a world seen through a different lens. The combination of his political engagement and drug use created a unique artistic vision that resonated with many, making him a significant figure in both music and social activism. John's legacy is deeply rooted in his unwavering commitment to love and peace, as reflected in both his music and activism, leaving behind a timeless message of unity and empathy. His songs often carried powerful messages that encouraged listeners to embrace love and reject violence. Tracks like Imagine and Give Peace a Chance became anthems for peace movements around the world, resonating with those who sought a better future. John was not just a musician, he was a passionate advocate for social change, using his platform to speak out against war and injustice. His activism was evident in his public demonstrations and the way he lived his life, always striving to promote harmony among people. Despite his tragic assassination in 1980, John's influence endures through his music, art, and advocacy. His work continues to inspire generations, reminding them of the importance of compassion and understanding. The ideals he championed are still relevant today, as people around the globe seek to create a more peaceful, loving world. His legacy serves as a guiding light, encouraging individuals to stand up for what is right and to spread love in their communities. The impact of his life and work remains profound, echoing through the hearts of those who believe in the power of love and peace. As John Lennon's son, Sean Lennon, shares his thoughts at 61, he reveals insights that challenge our understanding of his father's legacy. Sean reflects on the profound impact of growing up as the son of a music legend, navigating the complexities of fame and personal identity. He discusses how his father's ideals of peace and love continue to resonate in today's world, urging a new generation to embrace these values. Sean also opens up about the struggles of living in the shadow of such a monumental figure, yet he emphasizes the importance of carving out his own path in the music industry. He highlights the lessons learned from John, particularly the significance of authenticity and creativity. This candid conversation sheds light on the ongoing influence of John Lennon, not just through his music, but also through the values he instilled in his family. Sean's revelations invite us to reconsider the legacy of his father, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the man behind the music and the enduring message of hope he left